Hi, everyone. Woo-woo. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Lori Jeskowitz here. I'm popping in here a little bit late today. Last week was early and this week is late. Thank you. Here we go, right? Better to, just get in here and do the thing. So how is everyone doing? Happy Thursday. Lori Jeskowitz here, money manifestation coach. I'm popping in today because there's a lot going on, right? We've got a lot of news, a lot of things happening, and I want to share it all here with you. So first up, I wrote this amazing blog earlier in the week, and, there was this event in my life that came up, and it reminded me of all the things manifesting. And like when I first started out on this journey of how do I manifest? Like, I want to be like a master manifester. Like, I want to just be able to manifest whatever I want, whenever I want, just like that, right? And maybe not even just like that, like as in instantly receiving it, but in a way that was like not hard work, in a way that there was like a flow and a natural essence to it where I just could connect to that more so than where's it coming, la la la, all of that. So that more grounded energy, that's really what I wanted. I wanted to really align my energy and manifest so that it was like this natural progression and it wasn't something that required like hard work, and all the things. So I was thinking about this. Someone had asked me earlier in the week of how did you get to this point? What happened? And I'm like, this is not where I started. Like, that is like the first thing that I want to share. People are like, you've got your dream house, you've got your dream, not one dream business, but two dream businesses, like everything that you've set out to do, your goal list, just all the things. You wanted to go to Maui, wanted to be able to island hop, wanted to be able to stay in a really nice hotel, wanted to, become a massage therapist, wanted to retire from massage therapy, wanted to become a coach, open up a business, right? Really working in the places of where, all the things I wanted to do, and even more so, even beyond. So, and this is not where I started. So let's go back for a little bit of perspective. And this is why, I'm so compassionately, so passionate about, I have so much compassion for if this is something that you're struggling with manifesting. Like, this is something that I have so much compassion for you, because I know what it's like when you're in that space between where you're not where you know where you are, but you're not where you want to be. And there's that space, right? Like, there's that space in between. I know what that's like. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping people get clear about, hey, what is missing? Where is it missing? How can we, tweak this and get you on track, instead of spinning your wheels and going in circles. So where I was I had a love-hate relationship with manifesting. So I'm going to tell you about the part that I loved first, right? Because it really felt like manifesting. The first time I heard it, I remember right where I was standing. I was in my massage office and I was listening to a podcast, and this amazing person was speaking, about what manifesting is, right? And I wrote everything down. I had all the steps, right? And I'm like, oh, all I gotta do is just follow these steps, and then everything's gonna come in, right? So, and I was all fired up, and it was like, this is like perfect. Like, this is like, I can't believe someone just told me how to do it, right? So I started, doing all of these steps every day. Like, I would wake up, I would set my intention, I would visualize, I would get clear, I would embody the feeling, right? And day after day after day for years. Like, the first time I heard about manifesting, I think it was maybe 2016. Where it was like a practice. Like, I'd heard about bits and pieces, but like where you could like really make this a practice for yourself was right around 2016. So I'd manifested previously, but it was accidentally. I didn't, y'all know how I got my house, so and all of that, but it was totally accidental. I didn't fully know the steps yet. I just But yeah, it was weird. But it was inconsistent, right? So anyway, so, which is the thing, the other thing, because that's another source of frustration when you're inconsistent in your manifesting. Okay, I'm going to put a little pinky up to come back to inconsistency and manifestation and the frustration piece. So, but for first, let's start off with like doing all the steps, visualizing, setting my intention, being clear, embodying how, getting into that feeling, right, of really what this is going to feel like. And it just wasn't working. It was not working. And I would just like years and years, like the only thing that I would be able to manifest was like a closed parking spot sometimes, right? For any of you who read The Secret, you know what I'm talking about. That's where they start you off. Let's start off with manifesting a parking spot, right? It seems easy enough. There's also a few other ways that they start you off, right? But I couldn't get it to work on the big stuff. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted like all these other amazing things. I wanted, a successful, business where, I could consistently count on, having $5,000 plus months, creeping up in the 10 was like the $10,000 months was my true goal. But, you start where you are. So, it wasn't working on the big stuff. I had big plans for me, for my family, for my business, for the people I was going to help. And this was the part, insert the part that I hated about manifesting, right? I could not get the big stuff. It was almost like manifesting was like, here you go, Lori. Here's another little nugget just to keep you trying. And then, but anything big nugget wouldn't come through. So it was this constant tug of war, inconsistent, little stuff, big stuff still over here, huge big gap, right? And this is why I am so, and it's a gift now, now it's a gift, but like, I know like this, like the thought process that goes with that of like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? Am I not smart enough? Did I miss a step? I know I'm disorganized. Maybe I missed a step when I was writing it down. And then the search would go for like, wow, who even said that podcast? Where was that, right? Anything but actually doing, I was trying all the things, right? And then, I must have missed a step. Or, and I remember this one too of like, see, like they said in school, you were always going to be a C student. You're just average, right? You're just in that average. Lori, you never try for harder. Can I just tell y'all about something when someone in school or someone in your life says that you're not trying or that's why you didn't get the results? Like, can I just call it as bullshit right now? Because I remember high school math. I think it was like 10th grade. And I remember just, was it 9th? I think it was 10th grade. Anyway, I tried everything in math. I did everything. Kind of like manifesting, right? Now that I think about it. I would study. I would do all the things. I would do my homework. I would volunteer for like extra credit. I would, can I correct my mistakes and get like, credit towards my score? Everything I did. I did it all. And at the end of the year, I had a C. And the teacher in my high school at that time was like, she's not applying herself, person meant well. I think that if she just like took my course again over summer school, that her grade would improve, that she would have just a little bit more time to really set her up for the next year, which was going to be, I think, my junior year. Yeah. Summer school. So my parents, they loved me. They meant well. Put me in fucking summer school. I was like, are you kidding me? I have to go to summer school. I just busted my ass all year. All year I busted my ass. And they put me in summer school. Like, maybe you just need a little bit more. Like, you're trying. Like, okay. Let's get you in summer school. You couldn't like miss days back then in summer school. Like, if you missed more than 2 or 3 days, you failed. There was no vacation. We didn't go anywhere that summer. 4th of July, you were able to get that off, thankfully. And then we ended like August 12th, and then school went back in like, I think our August 12th of the exam. Anyway, it was like, I had like 10 days off before the school year started. Anyway, we wrap up summer school. It's time for report card. Guess what Lori gets from summer school? In math, a C. that was probably the most, like, I know that it was probably meant to help me. Like, I get that. And everyone was coming from the best possible places. But all that it did was reaffirm for me that I was just average and that no matter how hard I worked or tried, I wasn't going to get it. I wasn't going to get what I wanted. I wasn't going to get that A. I wasn't going to get that B. I wasn't going to get the A minus, the B minus, nothing. I was going to always be a C student no matter how hard I tried. And it actually accidentally rerouted me in that, like, why bother trying? You know what I mean? Like, why bother putting any extra effort in? Just skate by because you're always going to be average. So anyway, now bring in manifestation. Guess what story popped up for me when I couldn't figure it out? When I couldn't manifest what I really wanted. That I was only an average student, that I had a math tutor all the way through school in math. I just didn't understand. I couldn't grasp things like other people. Like all of these other stories kept coming up, which then just reaffirmed my unfortunate belief, right, of I'm not smart enough to do this. And I'm going to give you a little nugget here. We dive into beliefs in my upcoming workshop because this is why we start with beliefs. Because what you believe is possible is all that will ever be possible for you. It doesn't matter if it is possible. If you don't believe it's possible, it might as well be impossible. So I just wanted to bring that there. So coming back to how this applies to manifestation and reaching your dreams, goals, desires, even if the word you use is not manifestation, right? Maybe it's, I want to just reach my goals. Maybe it's, this would be an amazing thing to add to my vision board. I want to see my vision become a reality, right? Whatever it is, it's manifesting, because you're setting yourself up in that space to reach it and those steps to follow. So if you are bumping up into an area where, like, with reaching your goals, dreams, or visions, and you like keep doing it over and over and over and over again, like me for years, it actually reaffirms that you can't have it, right? That's what kept me further and further and further from reaching my goals, dreams, and desires. It was actually laying down a neural pathway I didn't want. It was creating a habit and a belief I actually didn't want. And it was going through this process that I was able to discover that. So we're going to talk more about that at the workshop on next week on Wednesday, the 22nd. So join us there if you can, because this is really, really, really key. And this is why we start there. And this is why, oh my gosh, there's so much on this. It's like an 8-year study. It's going to like blow your mind when you see it. But coming back to that frustration, if you knew, like, if this is something that you're struggling with, like reaching your goals, dreams, desires, like if you knew that there was someone out there that could help you actually reach them, if there was someone out there that fully understood, like if you knew I had the answer that would help you, you would want me to tell you, right? So that's what this workshop really is too. So I want to tell you that I don't want you to burn yourself out like I did. I don't want you to feel that frustration of all of the things of what am I not doing right? Why is this not working? I'm doing all the steps. Like I'm putting it all together and it's still not working. What's wrong with me? Am I not smart enough? Why are other people able to have what they want and I can't? If that is how you are feeling, that is resonating. I know exactly what that feels like. And just also, again, why I'm so passionate about helping people. So please, if this sounds like you, come join me for a little fun. And, I'm going to put the link below in the comments. We're going to have some fun on this amazing workshop and where we're going to dive into all the things and, really remove those blocks to your abundance, removing those blocks so that your manifestations can just drop in easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So yay. I hope you are all having an amazing day. I'm going to go ahead and share this in there. I'm going to pop that link in the Facebook Live comment section. Get in there, sign up. Emails are going to be coming to you shortly, so be sure that you are on and signed up so that I can get everything to you that you are going to need to set yourself up for an amazing workshop. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think below. Let me know if anything that I was sharing like resonates with you, and you're just like, yes, I get that. I know what that feels like. Let me know. And one more thing, I'm going to be doing a Q&A on Friday. which is so today's Thursday. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Q&A. Oh my gosh, my dog's just saying hi. So if you have any questions about manifesting, please drop them in the comments below, and I will be happy to answer those on the Q&A, which will be streamed into the Facebook group here, so that you'll see it. It's going to be through Zoom. You will see it, and you'll get to, bring your questions. So any burning questions, any kind of questions, just drop them in the thread here or in the group, and I'll be sure to answer them tomorrow, which I hope to see you all there. Alrighty, bye.